Okay, with captain of the Ghana team, Ram the rest, Sarwan. Ronnie, unfortunately, 2 out of 2, but 2 defeats. Ghana not starting the Carib Cup off to the best way.
No, it's really disappointing, but it's a young bunch of guys, and it's important that we try and keep our heads up and go to Jamaica and get some sort of points there. But having scored 184 on the first day, it was always very hard to come back in the game.
When you look at the overall Ghana team unit, your bowling, perhaps some people suggested it might have been the weakest it has been in a number of years. Is that the biggest worry right now?
Yeah, it is. We're not creating enough chances, and even though we're getting wickets in a way where batsmen are taking chances, and that's a bit of a worry. But like I've said, I think they're well capable of it. Before this tournament started, I said they were capable of doing a good job, and we're hoping that we can actually try and get some points going into Jamaica. When we leave Jamaica.
Do you miss Nagamuti and Magaro?
Well, at this point in time, yeah, but I think it presents a great opportunity for the younger players, and I'm just hoping that those players will be able to put their hands up before this tournament is over.
Any possibility of you calling for them to come back into the fray?
You never say no. We just have to wait and see what happens. We have to go back to we have to play in Jamaica, and then we play in Guyana. So we just have to wait and see what's going to happen.
On a personal note, how you're feeling? How's your fitness?
It's coming along pretty okay. It's been pretty steady. I'm just disappointed that I'm not fit enough to play at the highest level. Today I was getting a bit of pain in it, so I kind of started very slowly and shaky. After lunch, it's feeling a bit sore, but it's just a matter of me managing it properly.
Ronnie, of course, with Chris Gayle being captain, standing captain, you would want to say, the West Indies team at the moment. Are you looking forward when you get back into the team to working with him, or are you looking forward perhaps to give an opportunity to take over the captaincy again?
It doesn't really matter whether if I'm captain or not, or even if Chris is captain. I just want to start back playing international cricket and perform consistently and try and assist the team in the best way I can.
If you were to put your finger on the problem with Ghana's batting, what would you say is that problem?
It's been shot selection throughout the 4 innings that we've batted so far. We have had players who've gotten in and got starts, and we're not able to carry on. And the shot that Narsingh played yesterday, and young Johnson who played the shot today as well. So I just think it's a matter of us selecting the right balls to hit, and whenever we get start, try and push on.
But Ronnie, you're going from pillar to post, as they will say. You start with a defeat, another defeat here, and you're going to Kingston with a side which, like Barbados, now has had 2 victories. Psychologically, what can you say to these guys to at least stop this losing streak?
No, it's just a matter. We got to strive for consistency, and that's going to be the key. We need batters to whenever they get to the 20s and 30s, try and go on and get big scores. Dowling has been batting pretty well. All 4 innings he's gotten starts, but he haven't really carried on. And we got Narsingh, who's been playing for a while too, and Johnson was at 3 out of 4 innings starts. So you just got to continue to encourage them because they're pretty young, especially the bowlers. So we're just hoping that we can do that. We need to actually perform and bowl much more consistently and try and create 20 chances.
You talk about young players, but you have Ganjan Singh in this setup. Why can't he break his way into the side?
We just have to wait and see what's going to happen. Obviously, the batting has been given a bit of trouble. There's a possibility he might play the next game. But we just have to wait and see what's going to happen.
What is your take on the structure of this tournament? Because you are defending the Stanford tournament. You play 3 rounds and then you go into a 2020 version for 4 weeks, then to get back to 4-day cricket. It must offset the momentum on the face of it.
Yeah, it does. You probably got to feel more for the younger players. I would be able to adapt to my tail, but I just think it's very strange that you play a 4-day competition, then you go straight into 2020 and then back into 4-day and then probably into a test series. I really don't want to really say too much the structure of it, but I just think players got to be able to adjust themselves, and hopefully they can do it as quick as possible.
What is the very latest picture as far as your fitness is concerned? Because we seem to be getting mixed signals.
It's been pretty okay. It's coming on slowly but surely. It's just I'm a bit disappointed that I'm not at a stage where I want to be where I can compete at the international level. So I'm just hoping that by the time in 2 weeks' time I should be fitter and be able to compete at the highest level.
Well, we focus mainly on Guyana. Kemar Roach is a young buck, so to speak, only his second first-class game. How do you rate him in terms of genuine pace and ability to move the ball?
He's been pretty well in terms of pace. There wasn't much happening in terms of seaming the ball or swinging the ball, but in terms of pace, he's been bowling consistently fast, and I think it's good to see they got a young West Indian or a young fast bowler from Barbados who has a rich tradition of producing fast bowlers. So I think if we continue going or bowling the way he's been bowling, he's going to have a bright future.
And this was the first class game, big game, so to speak, since the World Cup final. When you look at the facility here, the surface between April and now, how do you reckon the conditions are?
It's been pretty good in terms of the surface has been pretty flat, to be honest. I always enjoy batting here in Barbados, and I'm sure whenever the test matches comes around, and if I'm in the squad, I'll be looking forward to batting here as well. But generally it's been really good in Barbados.
Two out of two for the Barbados captain, Sarwan Collymore. He won in St. Vincent last week and now here in Barbados, victory again. Corey, congratulations. You obviously are doing a pretty good job. Are you happy with how things are going?
Yeah, I'm happy with how things are going. St. Vincent we won, but I thought we need a bit of sharpening up. Coach and I, we had some meetings with the guys and work on improved performances, and we've done very well here at home in Barbados.
Many people were critical of Barbados batting on yesterday, but I remember you in St. Vincent saying that the guys weren't getting enough practice in the middle. Did you see yesterday as an ideal opportunity to give all the guys a knock because time was on your side?
Yeah, definitely, we had lots of time. At the end of the day, it's still a 4-day game, and we decided to give all the guys an opportunity to get a hit, and it worked well for us.
Including yourself, who had a 6 and a 4?
Yeah, definitely. I mean, it's practice, as I said before, and it's good for everyone to get a hit. Never know what will happen going forward. At the end of the day, cricket is a game of glorious uncertainties. So someday might come that the bottom half may need to step to the plate. But very well done for the top order.
Barbados are defending champions. They play against the combined campuses and colleges next. But 2 out of 2, they combined campuses and colleges have been enjoying a tough time. Lost yesterday. Your thoughts on going into that game?
Well, we're looking to win each and every game. Doesn't matter the opposition, but as I told Hayden just now, every opposition is tough for us. We're not taking anything for granted, so we're looking for another win.
Corey, want to focus a bit on Sarwan Collymore himself. Coming out of the KFC Cup, you got the impression that from a captain's perspective, you were on the bowling yourself, and after 2 rounds, just a couple overs, is it a fitness problem? We didn't see you bring over your arm today.
I wouldn't say it's a fitness problem. I mean, if you look back from the KFC Cup, the first game, he bowled on 19 for 18 runs, so there was no need for Sarwan Collymore. The second game, I thought the leewers did a good job in dismissing us for 230, and it was a challenge for us to dismiss him on that total. And it sort of, got stuck into our paces early on. So I decided to bring the spin on and slow down the game a bit, and that worked, and bring back the main strike bowler Fidel.